3:53. That tiny point of light behind me is the moon. It is much brighter than it appears, trust me. I awoke this morning on my bed of moss. Oh, it was so nice. To the sound of owls, either fighting or fucking, one of the two. I thought it was monkeys at first, but no, I'm pretty sure it's owls. Oh, it's a gorgeous morning. I mean, there's bugs out. I'm definitely bitten. My feet, for some reason. I don't know why they eat my feet. I wouldn't eat my feet. Those things are disgusting. Ew. Bad taste bugs. Bad taste. I think I got like 20-something miles to do, low 20s. Did 27 positive miles yesterday. Did 30 if you count my going the wrong way and backtracking and stuff, but only 27 of those miles count. Had I not got lost, I would definitely be further along. I'm going to see if I can crank these out because I'm dangerously low on food, so I really have no choice. I have to get into town today. I mean, I have enough, but hell, at least my pack doesn't weigh anything right now. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can crank those bad boys out and see if I can get there by... I was hoping to get there by lunch, but I'm not doing 20 miles by lunch, so dinner it is. I can't find a really good spot for second coffee because these mountains are all in the way of my sunrise. How dare they? So I'm just going to sit my happy ass on the trail. Eat what little food I got left. Oh, supplies are running dry, and it's going to be a hot one today. Sun isn't even up, and I'm already sweating. But I'd rather be hot than cold any day of the week. It's a great breeze going on. I think I only got like 15 miles left. Drop in the bucket. I got this shit. I have this much water left. I have a choice. I can either hoof it at 4 miles to the next water source or drink from this murky pond. Yeah, this is why I carry a water filter. Look at this shelter, it's so adorable. How many people do you think you can fit in there? 2? Yeah.
2.
Just built for 2? Damn. Cozy. Oh, look at this adorable little snake. What's up, Snaky Poo? Just chilling in the path. I thought that stick looked a little different. Just passed a couple that informed me I'm about 3.5 miles away. Ah, such good news. Not that I'm out of food. I got tuna packets and stuff like that, but I got nothing I really want to eat. I don't like being hungry. Oh, yeah. So I get to satisfy my food and tobacco cravings. I'll totally be there in time to pick up my kilt. Yes. Cool. Today's turning out to be an awesome day. I kind of expected it. I have made it to Virginia. Who wants to bring me some bonchon? I'm going to be in Virginia for like 550 miles. And somebody left a celebratory cigar. And back in the day, I probably wouldn't have picked this up and put it in my mouth. But now that I'm a hiker trash, I can totally do that and not feel bad about myself. Thank you, whoever left this. I'm only 3.5 miles away. Freaking awesome. Another state down. Screw you, Tennessee. You were too easy for me. Knowing I'm so close has motivated me and put a total pep in my step. I'm jogging on the downhill. I really want to beat Wildflower into town because she's yellow blazing up there. So if I can pink blaze faster than she yellow blazes, hell yeah. Because who would have thought pink was faster than yellow? This guy, that's who, this guy. So I'm going to jog my ass off there. Hopefully I can make it there in under an hour from where I'm at now. Oh yeah, I'm kind of excited. Totally beat you into town, Wildflower. Pink blazing is faster than yellow blaze, and I'm living proof. Top that. So out here, trail days, getting drunk in public. The people at Hyperlight Mountain Gear have adopted me for a while. They're feed me free beer. A lot of weird shit going on. I'll get into detail later. Don't feel like talking about it now. I'll eventually walk through Tent City. That's where I stayed last night. Oh, the craziness. Oh, too much for me. So now I'm just camped up in the woods. I had to get away from it. But I'm still in it, but I get to go away when I'm done. But right now they're about to do a raffle. I don't know what they're raffling for, but you know, I threw my name in because they're feeding me beers, so you know, I don't know. Seemed like the thing to do. And and let's see if I win. It would be so cool if I win, but if I win, these guys are gonna look like assholes because I've been hanging out with them today, so it's gotta look rigged. Oh, I so hope I win. I don't even care what it is, just to make this thing look all fucked up. Oh, goddamn! Goddamn, son! I know I need to learn how to dance, son. This is part of Tent City, just a small part. There are people everywhere. This is crazy Korean and families camp. There's craziness going on. This is such a small chunk of it. I'm gonna kill this now. I'll start it again in another chunk. And this is yet another part. Seas of tents. Dirty hikers as far as the eye can see. You can smell them before you see them. Jesus. And this is just a small chunk of us. We're everywhere. We've descended upon this town like locusts, and we're gonna suck it dry. The moment I got here, I went and bought up every cigar in the town. They're all mine. Screw you, dirty hikers. They're my cigars. I went and already did my resupply shopping because I realized we're going to eat everything in this town. So I had to get to it before these peeps did. Craziness. I am sick of the rain. Rains every damn day around here. When's it gonna stop? I bought a new tent. I don't know if I set it up right. It does leak a little bit, but I got such a sweet deal on that tent. Those guys hooked me up. I'll do like a little review later on. Do another episode of Cribs, because this one's fucking cool. But I'm walking to go meet my Wildflower for some pancakes somewhere. But what up, brother? But I am sick of the rain. Day 58. I have not recorded in quite a while, but Damascus wasn't really my scene, and I feel like walking around recording. I got those few little snippets so you can see what it's like. But, you know, essentially by day, it's tradesmen selling their wares and drinking and whatnot. And by night, it's a bunch of white people pretending they're tribal around a big-ass fire pit. It went on all night, every night. And generally didn't stop until it started raining, even if that was at 4 a.m. and that's when it would finally stop. But hey, they look like they were having a good time, so what the heck. Most of the time I spent there was, you know, eating, well, that's a big thing, and hanging out with the vendors. There was one place called Hyperlight, really cool cats, Dan especially, real cool guy. And they sell these badass tents and backpacks. Wildflower picked up one of their backpacks, and they gave me a super deal on this big pyramid, sweet ass tent. I've only set it up twice, but that thing is rocking. I'm definitely the coolest kid on the block with that thing. Weird enough, it's a 3-man tent. Well, actually, I think it's a 2-man, but you could easily fit 3 in there. But it weighs less than my 1-man tent. Awesome. So we're headed out. We're on the Creeper Trail. I'm traveling with Wildflower and Crazy Korean. He kind of lost his family. They're up ahead, so he's just hanging with us for a couple of days. But we're taking what's called the Virginia Creeper Trail, which is not the AT, so I'm no longer a purist because this doesn't have any white blazes. I have seen, or at least walked by every white blaze on the trail, except now. But in 12 miles, or less than 12 miles, because we've been walking it for a while, it'll lead back up with the AT, but it's just a nice, smooth little road, really easy on it. Just mosey down it. I'm not even hiking, I'm just moseying. It's rather pleasant. Well, this is what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day. Lots of sweet campsites along this river that's running along it. We slept in a great spot last night. Oh, it was beautiful. barely even rained, but it waited until after we were set up. And then it stopped again in the morning so we could break down. Really convenient as far as rain goes, thank you. Yeah, just gonna, take a nice leisurely day strolling down a trail. It's at such a mellow grade that its purpose nowadays is they take people, generally overweight and old people, 12 miles up in vans, put them on bicycles and let them just cruise down the way. They don't even have to pedal because it's the perfect downhill. So, they get out, they feel like they got some exercise, but, all they did was sit on a bike and steer it. But, hey, good for them for getting out. I haven't seen any of them yet today. Maybe it's too early, or maybe it's because there's storm clouds ahead. They're all fair weather riders. Whatever. Should be an easy day. Been back on the AT for a few miles now, and it's nothing but Virginia sunshine all over the place. It has rained every day for the past 5 days. A little tired of it. But, what are you going to do? This is Virginia. It rains every freaking week here. I'm only about a mile or so from where I'm going to camp for the night. Found myself a nice spot. Try to set myself up in the rain. Still a little new at setting it up, but it goes up nice and easy. Let's see if I can do it without making a muddy mess on the inside. That is the challenge. Because I'm walking in slop. Oh, yeah, and I got my kilt in, finally. So, Utila kilts totally replaced the kilt that the original one they sent that was made out of cotton. This one's 65% ripstop, 35 cotton. So it still absorbs a little bit of water, but not nearly as much as last time. But I really appreciate them sending me out a free one because those things are way too expensive for me to want to buy another one. The only way I was able to buy it for myself in the first place is I pretended it was gear. I have a hard time buying myself gifts or things that look nice. I mean, this is a $300 skirt. When the hell would I ever spend $300 on a skirt? But looking at it as gear, it's gear. Gotta have it. So, yeah, justify it to yourselves. Day 59. A little chilly, but hell, at least it wasn't raining when we packed up. It was raining when we got in last night, but man, warm and dry in that nice tent. But I forgot something back at shelter, so now I have to walk like a quarter mile back to it. Teaches me to forget shit. So Damascus was a great little town. I did enjoy my time there. The party scene wasn't really my thing. But the churches there were really cool. They all banded together to help us out as much as they could. They fed us, gave us drinks, clothing. They even washed my feet. Who wants to wash hiker feet? But they had people there all day long washing our feet, feet massages, doctors there to check us out. Pretty damn cool of them. But now that it's over, we're trapped in a huge bubble of people. So last night at the camp, shit, there must have been like 25 tents, maybe more. We had our own nice spot, semi-secluded, but still there's people everywhere. I would totally get out of this bubble, because I do all my early morning hiking and I get ahead of all these people, but yeah, I'm hanging out going slow for Wildflower. Trying to push her to do a little more every day, but I'm getting a little less than 10 out of her a day right now. And try to work that up. I ain't giving up on that girl yet. I still got a few more months of getting her in shape before I'm gonna just give up on her ass. Nah, I got her. Even if I have to carry her shit again. Right now she's a good mile or so ahead of me because I forgot my stuff back in camp. Well, let's see how long it takes me to make up that mile. Bet not long at all. Get her in time for second coffee. Or technically third because I already had second. She stepped in poop. There's a big pile of poop on the trail and I said, hey, don't step in this. And what did she do? Right in the center of it. She's got poop on her feet.
You started walking and I was trying to put my headphones away while I was walking.
You've got poop foot. Yeah. I'm going to walk ahead of you. I don't want to step in what you've stepped in. Oh, that's green and slimy. Ew. Ew. Hello, baby cows. This is what she stepped in earlier. What's up, baby cows? Can you give me a little baby moo? I don't mean to scare you. Come on, give me a hug.
Hi.
You look like cheeseburgers to me, little baby veals. Aren't you adorable? Another wet and cold Virginia day. This is killing me. It is so cold up here. My fingers are just numb. It took me forever to get my camera out of my pocket to work it. Nice sideways rain. Oh, I bet there's a beautiful view at the top of this mountain, but not today. Oh no, not today. Oh, cold and wet. That's what we got today. What's on the menu today? Cold and wet. I hope you like it because that's what you're eating. Oh, when is summer gonna get here? I'd rather sweat than freeze any day of the week. Oh, what a beautiful view. Hey, look, there's wildflower. Oh, man. Okay, at least that there's the top of the mountain. We've made it this far. I think we can make it the rest of the way. Oh, I just want to get somewhere warm and dry, though. Yeah. Okay, so apparently I'm a weird guy living in a spaceship. It's really sweet. Yeah, it looks weird, but you know, I can handle weird because shit, I've been doing it for years. My bubble of weirdos coming out of Damascus, all the thru hikers, have merged with a bubble of Christians. I won't film them too long because I think it's kind of rude to film people, but our bubble has merged with theirs. They're like hiking for college credits. So it's kind of an interesting mix what we're putting them through. Interesting stuff. We came here and there was a fire. Like the hills before sucked. There was sideways ice hitting us. My fingers were so numb that they didn't even work. They felt like sausages for some reason. They were really thick. It sucked really bad. So we didn't put in lots of miles today, to say at least. So we got here, there was a fire, and we were like, yeah, we'll stay here, hang out with these peeps. Yeah. This is my world. I live here. Weird. Oh, it's day 60. I am so sick of being cold and wet. It won't stop raining. Oh, the wind won't stop blowing. I know this is all part of it, but fuck, it's... Last time we saw sunshine, I think, was Thursday. It's Wednesday now. Not supposed to see sunshine till Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday are gonna rain again. But it's the middle of May, and it is still freezing out. I mean, really? Get your shit together, Mother Nature. You're totally failing on your end. It's May. It's May. It's supposed to be hot. There's supposed to be bugs I'm supposed to be complaining about. Not seeing my breath and freezing my ass off. I almost thought about taking a zero here today because I already got a fire built. The one from last night, I kept it going all night long. I woke up this morning, started it again, got my coffee in and all that stuff. Thought I'd be ready, but no, I'm just... Everything's wet. It's hard to keep stuff dry when it rains for a solid week. And I know I'm whining and complaining. This is all part of the AT, but damn, I'm allowed to whine and complain every once in a while. Ah, fuck. I mean, when we get down off this mountain, but we're going right back up another mountain, so I don't know. I guess at least I'll enjoy the warmth in the valley when I get down in there, if there's any warmth to be found. I mean, at least I am nice and dry in my tent. This thing is pretty badass. I mean, look at that headspace. Look at that headspace. Man, frustrating. Other side of the mountain, it is a much nicer day. Birds are singing. There's no sun shining. We have not seen that in a while. I don't even know if there is still a sun. It's just been gray. But good news is tomorrow there's supposed to be some sunshine. So I can lay all of my stuff out and let it dry out. It'll be so nice to have some dry stuff. Because that's why I'm carrying like an extra 2 pounds of water weight. Not to mention all the debris and shit. I've been in wet socks for days now. Wet socks. Just not feeling it today. Not that I'm ready to quit or anything by any means, but I tell you, if there was a shuttle back there that would have taken me somewhere warm, I would have taken it. But, you know, what option do you have? If you're having a crap day, you got to keep pushing on. What are you going to do, sit in the woods and cry? I might, but not yet. Yeah, I'm going to push that point. So I'm just walking through slop. I mean, this is mud and little streams is all I'm walking through. So, yay. Not to mention roots and rocks. Slimy, muddy. You know, I haven't seen what my shoes look like in weeks either. I know they're falling apart on me already, which is kind of sad because I only bought them like, 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago tops. Oh, it's been that long. I've been out here for like 2 months. And I'm still doing the same shit every day. I mean, I don't know what I'm looking for out here, but I don't think what I'm doing is right. Basically, it's just kind of a party that rolls down the way. You walk 10 miles and, you party. That's what everybody seems to be doing. And I do partake here and there. Last night I did something that I didn't think I would ever do. We had a little safety meeting in a 2-man tent, and we somehow crammed 6 of us in there. 6 people in a 2-man tent. And now I would have thought that it would have stank really bad in there because, we're not just hikers, but we're wet hikers. But I don't know, maybe my sense of smell is dead because I can't even smell myself. I have not offended myself yet, and I couldn't smell everybody else. And again, there's 6 of us in a 2-man tent, and I'm not smelling anything. So yeah, my sense of smell has to be dead. It was actually good times. I got a little claustrophobic. Well, more than a little claustrophobic. But people started tapping out because they couldn't hang. So, freed up space for the 3 of us that remained. It was interesting partying around a big old group of Christians. They knew exactly what we were doing, but they were cool with everything. Their teacher was a real cool cat. He's not a Christian. He's one of us. Actually, he's way more than one of us because I'm not in his league at all. That dude has hiked and hitchhiked all over the country and spent many a year doing it, and it shows. Real nice cat. Maybe I'll be like him when I grow up, if I ever grow up. There's an even bigger creep on the trail than myself. He is so creepy, in fact, that the girls are coming to me asking me to kind of be a buffer between them and him. You're a creep when the ladies are coming to me to get away from your creepiness. So we met back up with Malibu. She's one of the people. They're staying behind me. I'm just doing a buffer between him and them. Because, dude is... when I first met him, I warned Wildflowers, like, you keep away from that guy. There's something wrong with him. And when you can spot somebody in a bunch of dirty hikers and say, that guy's a problem, he's a problem. When he doesn't look weird. So he's kind of the opposite kind of creepy of me, as to where I look weird. And when I come up and start talking, you realize I'm friendly, I'm normal-ish. But this guy, he comes off looking normal. But as soon as he opens his mouth, just creepiness just starts flowing out. Gotta feel bad for the guy because he probably doesn't even understand how creepy he is. But that is my job today. And, I'm already sick of being out in this cold and wet. I know I've mentioned that a few times. I'm sick of being in the cold and wet. But it is what it is. Oh, we're like a quarter mile from where we need to be. Taking a short day. I don't think I've broken 10 miles in the past 4 days. It's just... it's hard to get motivated through all this muck, mud, and wetness. Oh, and wind too. Wind is especially annoying. Rain coming straight down is annoying enough, but sideways wind, takes the cake. Look at this stellar view. Man, isn't it gorgeous? No, not really. You know what? A month ago I was finding the beauty in all this shit, but today I'm ready to be warm and dry. I know it's not gonna happen, so I just keep hoping tomorrow is gonna be that sunny day, and then I can find a patch of something like this with no trees around, so I can actually get the sunlight and use it to dry my stuff. It's sad that I'm sitting around hoping for a little bit of sunlight. Dreary and miserable. Still better being in a cubicle somewhere. Still better, You gotta keep reminding myself of that, but yeah, I'm definitely not feeling it today. My feet have been wrinkly little prunes for like a solid week. Even when I get to camp and break out what we call our dry clothes, they're no longer dry. My feet stay. Oh Jesus, look at all that slough I gotta walk through. Oh man, it's like knee-deep mud. Nah, it's not knee-deep. But deep enough to where I ain't trekking this shit out. Oh, people made a path around it because we're all too lazy to walk through the mud. But I mean, really, would you want to walk through that crap? I mean, this is what I'm walking in. Yeah, it's part of my mood. Fuck this. Stupid wind and rain. I hate you, wind and rain. Well, at least I hate you today. I'll like you again when it's hot. But as for now, we are not friends any longer.